I've got a BR600 that I'm just doing routine maintenance on. It ran great all winter. I have just a huge amount of leaves each year, and I use a handheld blower during the summer, and this is just used. So anyway, I'm doing this at the end of the season for next season, and I'm going to replace all the rubber. That includes the gasket. The thing's 5 or 6 years old, so I'm going to go ahead and replace the pump, the 3 different hoses. I'm going to go ahead and replace the impulse line, and when you remove this, I'll tell you there's 2 screws that you may not be expecting. One, the shutter, and then this connects in through here with the motor mount, and that just might be helpful to you. In any case, I went down to the Stihl store and got the impulse hose. That's the number. This is a kit, so 2 of the hoses. I can't tell, but it looks like it's got some kind of directions or warnings included with it. Got another pump. Going to go ahead and replace the tank vent. And the manual calls for replacing the gasket. Probably nobody does that, but I'm going to. So now, this will go in here, and those 2 hoses I mentioned connect to it, and of course they're going to run down behind this. All right. Stihl did something new. Is they put 2 fuel filters in, 1 on each side, so that while you were using it, if you weren't level, you weren't sucking air and running lean. So so this will go on there, and I'll have another piece of hose coming off here, and I will attach this. So I'm going to need to kind of determine if it goes that way. and there's the little tab. So if it goes this way, then I'm going to need a good piece of I'm just ballparking it here. Somewhere like this. Okay, let's make it happen. Taking the tank vent out, I had some trouble. Remember, it didn't run bad at all. This thing just did not want to come out. But it did. Oops. It's pressed fluid. I use good gas only, so that's probably discolored from some from oil, but in any case. Okay, so I've got this all hooked up. I've got the two filters. Now, you'll notice that the yellow one goes right over the one that connects directly to the filter. Okay, and it's an R3 line, and this is an R1 line, which would be, of course, your return, and it's got an orange sticker on it, and it's on the other side. You got to hold your mouth right to get that in there. There's a little baffle in there, and so to get the two filters separated like you're supposed to do, you drop the longer one in here, and you've got to shake it around until it'll find its way around. It'll fall down in there, and then of course the original one was over here anyway. So, and that's the way the formed hose pointed. But to get either of these in, you gotta really work at it. But they go. Okay. Okay, about the best I can tell you. I wasn't able to do it and show you. You're going to have 3 channels behind this orange box. 2 of them are for your hose to channel through to come up here, and the other is for the throttle. Now, also your impulse line goes on there, and I've got to help it a little bit, but the way that I lined up my gasket so that it was is I went ahead and put the screws part of the way through, so that it would hold that in place. Do you know that's made in China? It's got it written right on the bottom of it. I paid $9 for that. I could have gotten it from an aftermarket supplier delivered for probably $2 to $4. That's disappointing. Okay, and you can see new tank vent, new connector, new setup as far as, you know, filters in there. You've got your R1, which is the return line, and the R3, which fits right over the filter. And there is a little, actually a little choke sign there to let you know that this is the main one, you know, not the return. So you know, there's a lot of wires and you can get confused, but just remember that R3 goes on the is the main line, and it goes and then your R1 is used in 2 places, a short piece and a long piece. They should be using R5 on this, especially on the inside. I couldn't. I had a dealer almost throw me out, you know, over wanting R5. All right, so I'll show you it run, because hopefully it will. Well, as you can tell, there's gas up in here, so I don't have to worry about that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is decarbon the engine. Just not going to do it today or anytime soon. So that's pretty awesome. So I shouldn't be sucking air and going lean and doing any of that crap. I can just blow until she quits. So I shouldn't have to worry about this for another 5 years. Since I don't use ethanol, now what I'm going to do is pour this out. Unfortunately, I'll catch it something. Then I'm going to put some moto mix in it and let her run for a little bit. It should be done for next year. I hope that this helps you out. Subscribe